Activated. There we go. There we go. And she's taking seat. And that's where the mules will be expecting to pick up their reload. That's right there in that spot. She's gonna find a way to drop it off on the floor, and the mules should be arriving shortly to pick up. That's the reason for Homona Martinez constant moving back and forth and parking her vehicle away from camera view, and her oldest son driving her vehicle as well, and the black Mustang being parked over here away from 5130 and 5132. Grandma has been activated at 12:43 p.m. June 22nd, 2025, Sunday. We are focused. Grandma is a very there we go. Important fabric, integrated fabric of this criminal organization to avoid any suspicion, open investigation. There she goes. There she goes. And she should be out shortly. She should be out shortly. And she will be working alongside family members to disperse the white envelopes. Okay, that's what we got so far on Grandma. And that's the reason, of course, for the distraction by Homona Martinez's wife. You saw it firsthand. That's the reason right there. And, of course, the activity taking place behind the dollar store parking lot with my friend Carlos, as far as white envelopes as well. Okay, moving on. 12:44 p.m., June 22nd, 2025, Sunday. We are focused. Public service notification, insurance policy fraud, the game of manipulation. Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, is clearly responding after animal abuse. Oh, there we go. We have Grandma sneaking through the back alley. We have Grandma sneaking through the back alley. How about that? How about that? Instructions given on command signal. Grandma hiding in the back alley. Look at how quickly she moves. That's her right there. That's her right there. Told you. And now she will be making, she's going to be coming to the front. And now she's going to be having the product at hand, and she will be placing it under the front porch. Watch. How about that? How about that? We got Grandma. Instructions given on command signal. I thought she was going back to sleep. She's in her pajamas. But she was clearly instructed, go through the alley. He got the cameras out. We got her. 12:45 p.m., June 22nd, 2025, Sunday. Again, there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this. Okay? There's a reason for this. There's a reason for this, folks. Okay? There's a reason my brain is being fried as I'm speaking. There's a reason for this. Okay? I think you're my son got turtles. Okay. But I have to cover up because of the right apparatus. There you go. I wash dishes on the dishes and here my and I have to put this right here to give me extra time so I can take everything down to avoid any damage down there. And that's what they're targeting. They're targeting my family. Once they come in and they see this, of course they're going to be concerned. Of course they're going to be reacting. Okay? Xbox console. In the hallway. Okay? My ex-wife has complained of the Xbox making too much noise. This is to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger as well. And my son has accused me of breaking, damaging the Xbox. So there you go. That's all part of the game of manipulation. We are waiting for Grandma to return back to the alley. Of course, she will be returning back to the alley, perhaps, or the front. So let's stay focused right here. Okay, let's see if we could get some. Yeah, we should be able to get some visual contact from Grandma. Okay, time. 12:47 p.m. 12:47 p.m. June 22nd, 2025, Sunday. I told you, it was a mounting. It was slowly mounting up. I felt the aggression on my brain. I felt the aggression as far as the bright light harassment, the brain attacks, the blood vessels of the brain, of course, expanding and contracting. That's what causes aneurysm over time, the bleeding of the brain. Because you can just imagine, that's tissue. And the tissue over time will weaken, and that's when the brain aneurysm occurs. The bleeding of the brain is very serious business. I already went through that. And of course, we are going to continue documenting until I have another health issue. So the health issues are very important to opening up a harassment case, of course. And we are depending on everything. All right, right now, we're just waiting, guys. I'm glad to be a part of this. And we appreciate your support. My phone number, 708-359-4551. Trying to open up a harassment case. Right, that's right, guys. My address, 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Believe me, folks, this is a worthy cause. This criminal organization abusing animals to deliver the white envelopes, utilizing migrants at 5130, new arrivals every day, utilizing teenagers, babies. The little baby ride-along continues. And of course, Benny Greco, Nello Greco's brother. Nello Greco is the main proprietor of 5132 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Nello Greco's brother, Benny Greco, twin brother, is constantly roaming the area, just like the lookout man on bike. A grown-ass, well, excuse my language, a young adult driving a little kid's bike to avoid any suspicion. And, they're giving personal messages to organized crime family employees and making sure there's no new faces in the area. We're trying to follow community family guidelines, of course. And we just got a second opportunity on our YouTube channel, second channel. And we're on Facebook as well, and Google Maps. All our videos are on Google Maps from start to from the very beginning. And we are protected by Google One. So we're still waiting for Grandma to return back. Unless she already did so. I don't know if she can walk that quick. She's walking around in slippers. But she will be returning back with the product at hand. And she will be sitting next to the bush or placing the envelopes inside the mail. She's going to find a way to disperse the white envelopes in that area of 5132 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Right now, she's been instructed to stand back. So we're going to make this a part 2, guys. We're going to make this a part 2 because of this reason. All right. It's 12:51 p.m., June 22nd, 2025, Sunday. This is part 1, and we're moving on to part 2 regarding Grandma returning back in her pajamas, her red pajamas. Pink. I think it's kind of pinkish. But, all right, moving on. All right, part 2, we are waiting for Grandma to return from the back alley or the front. She should have the product at hand. And that, of course, is the reason for the brain attacks, bright light harassment, Homeowner Martinez family participating in the daily plan attacks. And, of course, I had to cover up all the windows. And there's a reason why you do not see no police officers in the area. Mm-hmm. All right, this is part 2. We are waiting for Grandma. This is part 2, guys. We are waiting for Grandma. And let's see if she comes into the back or the front. She is walking around in slippers now. But she's going to be picked up. She's going to be picked up. And that's when she's going to be given the product. And she's going to slowly make her way toward the property of 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Open for business. Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, clearly involved in criminal activity of animal abuse, senior citizens being utilized for this purpose, kids, babies, the little baby ride-along, migrants being utilized for this specific purpose. So there's a lot going on, guys. And there's a reason why you do not hear the community gang stalking. Organized crime is very silencio, very quiet at the moment. I wonder why. No police officers in this area. Let's see what happens. That's right, folks. This criminal organization now is my TV. That's right. This is my TV from now on. There's way too much for me to ignore. And that's why it's so important that we are asking for the public's assistance. Please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, regarding this 5132 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Our second year filing with a tax preparer, tax evasion. 5132 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Posted date, January 8th, 2025. That's when I filled out the paperwork. And that right there is going to cover everyone right here. And they have our YouTube channel. And we're constantly uploading videos. So we constantly have everything. And if anything happens to me, well, it's just going to give more credibility to our social media platform. And hopefully it's going to open up the eyes of the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois, Child Protective Services, animal abuse. That's right, animal abuse added now. And Department of Homeland Security, military grade technology. How about that? Electronic harassment, overtime, radiation levels, insurance policy fraud, the game of manipulation. There's a lot. The mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female, plan hits with second character witnesses. That's right, folks. I am behind enemy lines. There's plenty of second character witnesses out there. And these police officers are clearly waiting just around the corner. Waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, and document a history of mental health issue illness. Otherwise, the death certificate, once I become ill and deceased, will be noted as natural causes. Not equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, sleeping next to a high power line, radiation levels over time. Get it? Insurance policy fraud, the game of manipulation. We are waiting for Grandma to return, and obviously she's been instructed otherwise. See? Organized crime is panicking, and Grandma has been detained. She's been detained and waiting for the appropriate time for her return. See how that works? Military grade technology, very aware of my activities, instructions given on command. signal. Very aware of my activities and location. Activities and location. And can emulate sounds and voices in any room. Can increase and intensify light harassment on and off switch. There's a number of scenarios that take place when the victims are preconditioned at home, and of course, the consequences are very severe on the doctor's care in a hospital room setting. No witnesses. This is an attack between the perpetrator and the victim. The medication is increased. This intensifies the victim's response to the daily pattern attacks. And of course, symptoms, paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis. Victim cannot distinguish fact from fiction under these. You can just imagine how powerful these medications are. And the victim will be sedated and secluded from other patients to avoid them hurting from themselves or other individuals. All right. Looks like Grandma has been detained. She has been instructed to stay away. Organized crime is clearly panicking. See what I mean? There's no reason for Grandma to be walking around in her pajamas and slippers through the alley. There's no reason for that. No reason for Grandma to be walking in the alley. No reason, guys. No reason whatsoever. Clearly, she was instructed to do so because they don't want the vehicle involved in the drop-off of the white envelopes to be documented, of course. Everything is away from camera view. We are focused. We got prime seats up in here. Okay, we see a vehicle driving behind 5130 and 5132. And it looks like they... Oh, okay. It kept moving. All right. We're still giving Grandma the benefit of the doubt. Did she go grocery shopping? Let's see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Let's see the time. Time, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. We are moving on, guys. 1 p.m. Moving on. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Moving on. 1 p.m. Moving on. 1 p.m.